Hey guys, it's Lissette here. Welcome to my channel. You guys, I almost forgot. We are in April and I have not done a birthday nail design yet. I did promise you guys each month I was going to pull out a birthstone nail design. So like I said, we're in April and this month is Diamond Birthstone. So y'all already know we're gonna go out and do a whole bunch of blinged out nails. Some of you guys said also to incorporate some chain. You guys know I love me some chain. So we're gonna go in with some silver. So yeah, I kind of wanted to keep these simple, and I feel like every time I say I want to keep something simple, they never come out simple. So let's just jump right in and get started with this nail design. Okay, so for the tips, I'm gonna go in with the extra long stiletto nail tips. This is what those look like. And what I like to do is take a size and start measuring from sidewall to sidewall, just making sure that nothing is hanging off the side. Try to get as close as possible. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna measure out my sizes first. I do have a peel base coat on, so you're not gonna see me try to prep my nails or around the cuticle area, but you definitely want to go ahead and do that step before even trying to glue down these tips. You want to remove the shine from your natural nail bed. You want to make sure your cuticles are pushed back and any kind of dead skin is removed, and then that's when you go in with your tips. So I got all of my tips ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing them down with my rubber base gel. I don't like to use like the air dried glue. I just feel like for me personally, this works so much better than glue. With glue, when I used to use glue, I found that they would constantly separate from the underneath side, and that used to bug the crap out of me. But with the base gel, I've never had, like, I don't have that issue. I don't have that problem. I just add a little bit to the tip and then I just hold it under the light and then it cures super fast. And I don't have to wait for it to air dry. So for me, it's just my preference. But if you do like air dry glue, by all means, you know, do what makes you feel comfortable, as long as, you know, whatever works for you, right? From here, you would go ahead and, you know, blend your tip into your natural nail plate. But again, I'm just skipping that because of that peel off base coat. So again, I'm going to go back in with my rubber base coat and I'm going to apply that to the entire surface. Now, one thing that I do like about this step is, let's say if I truly didn't want to go in and scuff over this like bottom portion right here, like the full cover, well, the full tip, I could skip that. This rubber base coat is going to allow product to adhere to it and not separate. I don't know if you notice sometimes with certain products, your tip will sometimes separate from the gel or acrylic or whatever the case may be. This is going to hold those two and lock it in together and it will not separate. I guarantee you. This base gel is amazing. It's my baby. So again, I'm just going to go in. I'm going to apply a thin layer and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a full cure for 60 seconds. So one thing I forgot to show you guys is what I'm going to physically be using for this nail design. I ended up taking out diamond dust. And you guys, this is such a pretty color for this nail design. Like, look at that. It's such a pretty glitter. It has the perfect shimmer. So definitely, I think the name itself just kind of fits into the theme as well. The other color that I chose, which is going to be the cover color, is in Bloom. I actually used this before, but I think this is the perfect color to go for this nail design as well. And it's this one. It has like the perfect shimmer inside of it as well. It's like this neutral nude color. It's such a pretty color, and I think these two combos is going to look really well for this design that I'm trying to go for. So this is what we are working with. I'm actually going to start off with the diamond dust color. So for this, I actually want to have a little bit of glitter on the underneath side. So I'm going to take a little bit of that color and apply it to all of the tips. I think this is going to look really pretty when you're flipping your fingers upside down. You can see that color on the bottom. I think that'll look really cool. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm probably gonna apply 2 coats. I'm not sure. I'm gonna apply one first and then see how that looks. actually gonna apply a second coat. This is pretty, but I really want that shimmer to show through in the bottom. So I'm just gonna go in again and apply one more thin layer. And this is a hard gel color, so it's not like a polish where you're gonna have to be worried about it separating. I know sometimes when I've done gel polish and I used it with a hard gel, there will be times where it will separate. Oh my god, it is so loud. The sirens are all behind me. Man, I'm over here trying to talk and I can't even hear myself. I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, polish. So sometimes, I'm not saying all the time it happens, but there are times where I've done gel polish and let's say I want to encapsulate it. There are times where that gel polish would separate from the hard gel. And since this is a hard gel, you won't have that problem. And plus it's a fall off only, so in my eyes it's just better. It's stiffer, it's harder, stronger. Oh, such a pretty color. Look at that, you can see from underneath. Okay, again I'm gonna cure that. That is a pretty color. Now I'm gonna take This Is in the Bloom. Look at that shimmer. It's so pretty, so sparkly. I'm actually gonna go ahead and I'm going to lay that on top. So I'm gonna take a small amount. This is the flat number 6 brush. And again, I'm just gonna take a thin layer of that. I'm going to apply that to the entire surface, like so, covering it. I know you guys are probably like, what the hell is she doing? But like I said, I want it to look, I want you guys to see it from the bottom part, not from the top. Take a little bit more. I'm gonna float that on top. What's nice about this is this gel as well has glitter on top, so it's gonna look really nice. Know you at the bottom, know you took a loss today. Everybody want bottles, living for. Let's sway that down and pinch the corners in. I'm actually gonna do that to all of them. It's actually extremely warm today, which is pretty surprising. This weather has been a little bit crazy over here in New York, but it's actually laying down extremely smooth. My gel is definitely warmer than normal. So if I see any little bubbles, I do like pop them real fast and it kind of like just self-levels. But just like that, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna flip it, let gravity do its thing. Just like that, I'm gonna cure that. One thing about this as well is as I am laying the gel down, I am pointing my nail downwards so everything could flow down and not into my cuticle. It just helps me guide everything in laying this gel. Like I said, it's extremely warm in my house today, so this gel is like extremely loose, not stiff at all. So yeah, it just helps. That's right, can't control it, but that's life, yeah. Let's spend time more than we spend cash. You only got one life and it do end fast. But oh, I know you got problems, know you at the bottom, know you took a loss today. Everybody want bottles, living for a throttle. You just want a bottle today. Tell me joy where it's hiding. I've been trying to find it before I go all the way. Cause everybody got problems, everybody starving, but don't you go off today. Don't you go off now. That's right. Yeah. Don't you go off now. That's right. Yeah, I've been trying to find the light. Waiting on it, trying to get the timing right. Switch it up, had to get my mind right. Now it's my time and I'm gonna shine bright. Yeah, look, I've been trying to find the light. Waiting on it, trying to get the timing right. Switch it up, had to get my mind right. Now it's time and I'm about to shine bright. Yeah. Shine bright. Yeah. Shine bright. Joy in the light. Yeah. Ooh. Everybody got problems. Everybody got problems. So just want to solve them. Live it up, my calling. Okay, you guys, so this is what we are looking like. It's extremely pretty. Loving how the underneath side as well as like a little peekaboo effect. Super pretty. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go ahead. I'm going to cleanse the nails with my nails cleanser. And then I'm just gonna remove that sticky layer. Just gonna cleanse the surface. This thing does not want to focus. What is happening? And when I clean my brushes, all I do is I take a lint-free wipe. I have a little bit of cleanser on it, and I'm just gonna do one of these. Nothing serious. 1, 2, 3. There's still a little bit of gel on it, which I want. I don't want to completely remove the gel. I do want a little bit of gel, but I did wipe off the extra as well as around this handle as well, because when you place your lids back on, you kind of want it to just slide right on and not give you a hard time, especially when you're trying to reopen it. So I'm gonna go in now and start filing them. I'm gonna go in on these side walls, so making them extremely pointy, because you guys know me, when it comes to stiletto, I like them extra pointy. Y'all, and hard gel is so easy to file. Go down a little bit, both side walls, and that's it. So from here, I'm actually gonna go in. This is my fine tapered drill bit, and this I'm actually gonna go in at, I want to say 20,000 RPM, and I'm just gonna go around the cuticle area. Making sure it's smooth. And then down the body. Really just trying to perfect this shape. This is what they are looking like. Next up, we're gonna go in with a buffing block and buff over the surface. All right, so next up, we're gonna go back in with the nail cleanser. Where's my brush? Found it. Pump, 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 and then scrub. I like to put a lot and just scrub the hell out of it underneath, all over in that cuticle area. So from here, real simple, right? But they looking cute. If you notice, I have like, this is why I say sometimes, like, make sure you guys blending your nail tip into your nail plate, because when you don't, this is what happens right here. You see that? So it looks like I gouged into my nail when I didn't. It's just because I never blended that tip into the, nail plate. So I ended up with these things on the side, but that's okay because we're gonna go in with some bling. Now for bling, I'm gonna go in, where is it? So we're gonna stick with silver. I ended up taking out my silver case. If you guys been with me for a while, you know this is something that I put together. A lot of these things, well, all of these things I do sell on my website, even the case itself. Everything you can find, I'll have it linked for you guys, but it's LGNPro.com. You can go there and find all of the little accessories. This is the silver, I have it in rose gold, really pretty. So you can make your own little kit like this. But we're gonna go in with some silver chains, some caviar beads, maybe cuticle bars, I'm not sure, but I'm just leaving this out just in case. And then of course we're gonna go in with some bling. For the bling, of course, I took out my bling it box, which is the crystal clear and the AB crystal. Now we are sold out of this on the website. Stay tuned for when we do restock. Speaking of that, I kind of want to do another bling it box color combo. So let me know your thoughts on what kind of color combo we should come out with next. We're gonna go in, of course, with the crystal clear because of course it's like like diamonds, so we're gonna go in with this side. So I'm gonna take out this chain just to kind of like get everything ready. Honestly, I think I want to focus more towards the tops and kind of like do like the swirly top. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm kind of just gonna do one and then hopefully you guys understand and have it like flow through. I'm also gonna take out my clippers because I'm gonna have to cut this chain. I'm gonna actually already have this little piece, so I'm just gonna use this one first. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take out my Bling It No Wipe Rhinestone Gel. This thing is amazing, you guys, because you can apply this on your entire nail, have it cure with the bling on top, and then that is it. You don't need to top coat it because there is no sticky residue. So this thing is amazing, you guys. This is what I use to make my aquarium nails as well. But it holds on to the tip better than the actual hard gel. I know somebody asked me in the comments, why do I use this versus hard gel? Sometimes hard gel separates from the tip. That's why I always say either use a base coat to adhere your tips, because you know you won't get any kind of separation. So I'm gonna take a small amount of this, and then I'm actually gonna cover the entire surface because I'm not sure the exact placement. Like, I have an idea, but in order for me to physically get what I want to achieve, I'm gonna have to cover the entire surface. So my nephew is outside and he is making so much noise, so you might hear him in the background. So, and you only need a thin layer, you don't need a lot. I'm gonna take my chain and kind of just lace it on like so. Something like this. I kind of want it to look like if it's dripping almost. So from here I'm gonna leave it like that, but I am actually gonna fill all of this part with bling. So I like to start with big stones first. Like a big stone, this nail is so small, it doesn't need something too big. A couple big ones, and then everything else can be small. As I get closer to the cuticle as well, I am going he is so loud. That's my nephew, guys. As I am getting closer to the cuticle area, I am trying to go smaller in the stones. I just think it's gonna look better. That is freaking pretty. Tell me that is not nice. Ugh. I love that. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cure that in place. Here's, I'm actually just gonna do a quick little 15-minute cure, but I'm basically gonna do the same thing across all of the nails, and each nail is gonna have like a different swirl. For the most part, I wanted them all to stay focused towards that top section. One thing I like about this gel glue as well is you have so much time to work with it. It's not like it's rushing you. Like, if you need to take something off, you can remove it. You don't, like, it's not stuck there. Like, once you put it, it's not like stuck there. You can easily remove it and put it back and, you know, move it around, play with it. That's one thing that I love about this versus like air dry glue.
This is for my day one, showed up, day one before the glow up. Don't need to ask for them, show love. Don't need to ask for them, show love, show love. Ooh.
This is what they are looking like. I think they came out so pretty. I love them. I think they're so freaking pretty. I love me some golds, but this is bomb. This makes me feel so extra. It feels like it's definitely a birthday nail design. Honestly, this reminds me of wedding nails. I'm not even gonna lie. I think it was just so much bling. This is what the underneath side looks like. You guys know me, I love me a stiletto. They just look so good. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this nail design, please go ahead, give me a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Of course, I'm gonna link everything for you guys in the description box. Next month is May, which means emerald, so you guys let me know your thoughts and opinion on that. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this nail design. If you guys like it, please go ahead, like I said, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Day one. This is for my day.